spraining his right hand late in that victory, trying to steal that pass. He was doubtful last night. He was doubtful this morning, but no question he is in the lineup tonight. DeJounte Murray out of Washington. Pau Gasol, the longtime veteran.
Oh, shit.
And that's why they...
Yet even on the floor, Mark, that little high-low, that's something the Sixers have attempted a number of times. The Spurs executing it nicely.
Molly alluded to this. Their system is Simmons misses inside. Their ability to plug in guys. There is Dario Saric, and there is Joel Embiid. Taking note of Mark Jackson, the former NBA player, remarking during our pregame show as Covington drills. And Mark noting that at some point, very soon now, somebody's going to take a whack at it. There goes Simmons on the steal, and he's able.
Jackson, they're going to test him because if there's a weak spot or a weak point in his body, they're going to point it out for him.
That's really good.
Well, certainly doing that all the way out in the corner.
Simmons posting. Here are the Spurs now out of the timeout. They played last night and won at the Garden against the Knicks. They had more of the Simmons and the Sixers here with a fresh 24. Redick dips in and gets two.
But that forearm that he puts up there to brace himself, that should negate the charge right there.
Okay. Well done. And post-ups per game, not necessarily post-up points per game, but post-ups per game.
Without Kawhi Leonard, their best two-way player, I think the best two-way player in the league. Another block.
Yep, by Embiid, that time victimizing Murray. Simmons has company at his end of the floor. They surround Gasol, only 4 to shoot. That's 4. No Kawhi Leonard, no Manu Ginobili. Back door is open. Last night, he missed the first 27 games of the season. Right quadriceps.
I tell you, this is an ordinary game. He wants to show that he's been able to put his organization in the direction he wants.
Simmons in the Olympics for the Australian national team. Very good outside shooter. They set him up for a 3. Forced to take a break, and once again, can't be overemphasized, the Spurs playing the second of back-to-back games. That is always an issue.
Barking out, deny. Sixers forcing him to play 30 feet away from the bucket.
Laverne, good defense.
Ooh, a high dribble there by Mills.
Think about the Spurs a ton. And they only committed 8 turnovers. That's the way to do it on the road, especially when you're not shooting well.
And they got stops, too. They missed 11 in a row. A couple of offensive rebounds by the Spurs. Extra possessions. Doesn't go in.
Badly needed bucket for the Sixers. They hadn't scored in more than 3 minutes. At least a bucket, that is. And Embiid is 4th. Count. Were you the kind of guy who fought guys when a technical was called?
Absolutely.
J.J. Redick courts Philadelphia. Sixers and the Spurs for the first time this year. Nice fake.
And the player. Nice pass.
Yep, indeed, to Timothé Luau.
Their French was too fast for me to keep up.
I was just going to say, how much did you catch?
Too fast.
Berton. So again, it's McConnell with Redick. Embiid in the middle with Saric and Luau-Cabarrot, the forwards. And so now it's like the golf swing where you have that swing thought. All right, get my legs under it. Here you go. It's for 3.
See?
There you go.
Yep.
It was a great gesture by his teammates to do that, keep them involved, including him. J.J. Redick.
Good execution again after that stop action. Knew exactly what they wanted to go with that basketball. Wow.
Murray that ends in 8-0 Sixer advantage. Redick, beautifully delivered by...
Tolerate anybody putting on any airs in San Antonio. You're not bigger than the organization or any one individual. It's about you usually need some experience and some time to be able to learn that. No longer exists.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's crushing. It's an institution in New Jersey.
If he wants him, gives it up for a Saric 3. Amir Johnson hauling it down. Jared Bayless for 3 and down. Saric behind the back to Amir.
That's when we get there. Over sufficient chips.
Yeah, I'll need you to translate. Simmons, considerably short. Amir Johnson took it away from Davis for San Antonio. We can see
things right.
Embiid locking on to Aldridge. Embiid, we'll see if he doesn't try to answer personally. He does. 3 assists. And a last count, 4 blocks for Joel Embiid here. Embiid, it is for 3. He knew it was short. You can hear him from here. Sixers, though, only 10 to shoot. It never hit the rim. As told Molly that if I could shoot, I'll play. He did, and he is. Ben Simmons, long. Gets rewarded by J.J. Redick. Can he get it off against that? By the way, his 3rd steal of the game a few moments ago. He is 7th in the NBA in that category. Embiid, that time Forbes scooting and too easy. I guess if you see the mismatch, you have to be ready to help, right? Ooh. Oh, he crammed that through. Forbes, it's for 3. Aldridge, it's for 2. Joining Simmons in the backcourt. Covington, nice spot for Saric. Well, think of who he was teamed with. Another guy who was going to be a big part of the Sixers' future. Later was traded, averaging 18.
Well, it gives you a little glimpse into what this team would look like if they value the basketball.
Simmons an opportunity here. Holding about 7 inches on Bryn Forbes. Picked clean by Amir. And by the way, no Rashawn Holmes so far tonight. Forbes challenging Simmons.
To have to jump and then decide where you're going with it. You do have to come down.
Sixers out of the timeout. Jared Bayless on. Joel Embiid is back to deal with LaMarcus Aldridge.
And you in my head. Get out of my head. That was just what I was going to say.
Yeah, they were good.
One less shooter on the floor.
San Antonio really energized on the defensive end. Somebody's got to shoot. It's Redick for 3, and don't it go!
Gold comes to mind right now.
Dig it. Exactly. Let's make a chicken salad. Mills.
And you know that the Spurs defense can pick it up a level or 2.
Rashawn Holmes. Forbes over Embiid. Rebound to Laverne. Oh, and a nice look inside. Joel Embiid playing tonight. He was doubtful up until close to tip-off. Rashawn Holmes or Joffrey Laverne and Davis Bertans. Good job by Bertans off the bench as Bayless took the Forbes against Saric. Covington thought about the 3, put it on the floor. It cost him. Anderson, who took it away. Here are the Spurs now out of the timeout. The Sixer lead at 5. Before mentioned Saric on Anderson, who got it. Aldridge helping out Forbes on Saric. Great delivery by Bayless to Simmons. Well to burn a pinball game. Aldridge, nice. Mills scooting by Covington. Aldridge taking on Embiid and having his 6. Aldridge getting his after a subpar first half. Embiid got it. Brilliant Patty Mills. There's Mills thinking 3. There it is, and down it. Redick on Forbes.
Joel Embiid, you're going to fade away against J.J. Redick.
Sixers now looking to go in front. Redick, a bullet pass to Simmons, who was fouled. Embiid up high. Redick, that's for 2. Backcourt.
Pressure release for Dario in case he's needed. Now he comes up and joins the rest of the offense. Wow.
Oh, beautifully executed out of the timeout. Got it now, but time's a wasting. Anderson, Mills, and that'll do it. The 76ers break a 12-game